you guys are curious.
Awesome.
You guys are like, we need the tea if I have any regrets. So, and when she told me that, I was like, what? A little bit disappointed, I guess you can say, because I was kind of hoping for to be like more on the
Welcome to Mayc, she be going hard hitting, cleaning videos, and she speaking autism. We all know that it ain't what you see, but I know one thing, you should take it from me. Just send the M-A-Y-C, 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 M-A-Y.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Mayc. Hey guys, hey, what's up? How are you guys doing? Hope you are doing well. So as you guys can tell down in the title of this video, I'm just going to answer some questions that I get through my email at least 2 to 3 times every few weeks. And so I thought I would just go ahead and answer this question. I wasn't going to share this part of my journey in terms of my breast reduction, but you guys are curious, so I'm gonna go ahead and deliver. So let's just jump right into it. Now, let me preface this by saying that 2 years ago, I had a breast reduction. I have a playlist, so I'll leave it linked at the end of this video. So if you want to watch why I had it done, insurance purposes, what I ate during my recovery process, then make sure you check out that playlist, because I literally take you on my complete journey. And I said that I wouldn't, talk about it anymore after this, but a lot of you guys are like, we need the tea, we need to know, we need the tea, in terms of like your final size. So let's get into it. Now, if you don't have time to go watch the playlist and you just want to get caught up to speed really quickly, 2 years ago, your girl had a breast reduction. It was for medical reasons, so my insurance approved of it. I wasn't out of pocket for anything. And so I just really took you guys along just in case if anyone out there was going through the same journey, you kind of got an idea of what I went through. And so you could just, compare, and it just gives you my perspective on what happened to me. So fast forward 2 years later, you guys want to know what was my final size and whether or not I'm satisfied or if I have any regrets. So let's talk about it. First thing is first, do I have any regrets? Some days I do and some days I don't. And the reason being is because of my final size. So they tell you to wait about 2 years, up to 2 years, because your, tissue has to settle in, and most likely that will be your final result. And so I got measured at Victoria's Secrets, and I ended up being a B cup. And when she told me that, I was like, what? I've never been a B cup all my life. I've always, in middle school, I was between a C, and then after I had my kids, I got up into the double Ds. So when they told me that, I was very shocked, because I know my surgeon and I, which I talked about this in my other videos, you don't really know, okay? You can sit and talk with your surgeon all day long and tell them what you want, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they will give you exactly what you want. It's a possibility that you won't be what you want, but then it's a possibility that you will. So him and I talked about a C, and so again, you just never really know. So when they told me that, I was a little bit disappointed, I guess you can say, because I was kind of hoping to be like more on the larger C side, but to be this, it was just kind of like a massive blow to me. So whether or not, if I have any regrets, there are some days, like if I'm being completely transparent, whatever, there are some days where I do feel like I don't have my grown-up chest the way that I used to. I feel sometimes, and this is no shade to like anyone out there with smaller breasts, but if you've had larger ones and then you go to this size or smaller size, for me, it's like, oh, wow, I just kind of feel like, like I feel like I don't have a grown woman chest like I did before. Does that make sense? Anyway, that's just my perspective. Like I said, please don't come for me. It's no shade to anyone with a smaller chest, because you guys are, these people on the internet, they're very tough, and they'll be like, well, you're making fun of me. No, I'm not. I'm just speaking about how I feel. And so, I do have those days where it's like, dang, but then on the other hand, it's like, okay, I feel better, and I feel like, I can be a better runner, and it really is a quote unquote weight off your chest. And so that's been the positive, is that like everything fits better. I feel like I look better, but then there's always that thing where I look back in older pictures and I'm just like, dang, dang. Bras are very cheaper. I think I talked about that in other videos. And so, yeah, but overall, I wouldn't change it, because I do feel like I'm healthier, and I don't, I'm just not like this, my posture is better. But I will say that you actually have to learn to reposture yourself once you've had large breasts, because when you have large breasts, you tend to cave in like this. And so even after the reduction, you'll still find yourself like, and so you have to over time learn to, sit up. I even bought one of those things where it pulls my shoulders back, because I do find myself a lot of times like doing that. But yeah, I wouldn't change it. You just roll with the punches in life. And so, but yeah, I hope that this answered you guys' questions. A lot of people do want to know, how can they get in contact with me? My email is always in the description. So if you guys want to email me with more questions, you can. I'm not sure if I'll answer any more pertaining to this topic, just because I feel like after this video, I've, answered everything. So I don't really know what would be left to answer. But you never know. You guys may still have questions, and I may have answers for you. So anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.